Hey guys, it's getting crazy on these streets. I want you guys to bring into prayer the families of Dimitri from Star Moment Photos and Joel Wallace from Joel Wallace, and also Carlos from Raphael Beats. I almost said DJ Carlos, but it's Raphael Beats, alright? So pray for these guys and also Canadian Yorker, all these families, and of course, Katie and my family. Thank you for your prayers in these rough times, alright? And anyways, anyways, I want to go over the 11 types of sarcasm, alright? So I used to use sarcasm a lot, almost all the time. But in certain circles, it could be funny, could be not funny, could be cutting to certain people. So, just going over sarcasm, it's an insincere statement designed to provoke. This is commonly used as an element of humor or as a means of insult. The following are illustrative examples of sarcasm. There's irony, statements or situations that are contrary to what one expects. There is no relationship between irony and sarcasm except that irony can be sarcastic. So this is an example right here. I have nothing but respect for you, and not much of that. Flattery. Insincere praise can often be perceived as sarcastic. It's been many years since I had such an exemplary vegetable. And insult. Sarcasm is often used as an insult. This ranges from unimaginative false praise designed to point out weaknesses to witty remarks that are cutting and funny at the same time. An example would be, we can always count on the Americans to do the right thing after they have exhausted all other possibilities. There is also passive aggression. Passive aggression is a coping mechanism or a bad habit whereby an individual attacks organizations, groups, or people without technically breaking any rules. Sarcasm is a light verbal form of passive aggression that wraps an insult in something that is polite and on the surface. Next time I see you, remind me not to talk to you. Humor. Sarcasm is a foundational type of humor. Those who believe in telekinetics, raise my hand. Satire. Satire is a humor that draws attention to political and social issues. It is often sarcastic. And self-deprecation. Self-deprecation is the act of belittling yourself as a means of humor according to the philosophy of Stoicism. This is an excellent response to insult as it countersignals strength and shows that you aren't hurt by an attack. Self-deprecation is also a confident form of humor that is understood and appreciated in cultures such as the British culture. Sarcasm is a common form of self-deprecating humor. An example of this would be, they all laughed when I said I'd become a comedian. Well, they're not laughing now. Okay. Banter. Sarcasm may be used in the friendly exchange of teasing remarks. Banter is considered a social skill, and people who have it may reply to sarcasm with wit and enthusiasm as opposed to getting angry. Oh, I'm including 2 tickets to the first night of my new play. Bring your friend, if you have one. Cannot possibly attend first night. Will attend second, if there is one. Dry sarcasm. Guilty as charged. Sarcasm that is delivered with such seriousness that you almost question whether it is meant to be sarcastic or not. And an example of this one would be, one might be led to suspect that there were all sorts of things going on in the universe which he or she did not thoroughly understand. Idioms. Idioms are phrases that aren't to be taken literally because they have an alternative meaning that is widely understood by the native speakers of a language. It is common for sarcasm to be adopted as an idiom. For example, saying nice one when someone makes a mistake. Gotcha. Visual sarcasm. Visual sarcasm is the use of visual irony to provoke. This is a common form of artistic satire. So in closing, sarcasm doesn't translate well and can be an obstacle when learning a second language. It takes zero imagination to generate low quality sarcasm, such that has a reputation of being a refuge of dull, vindictive, and witless. However, high quality sarcasm certainly exists. Sarcasm is commonly used by well respected orators, writers, artists, and comedians. So, I hope that you guys can begin to hopefully give up sarcasm as well, as it sometimes can be cutting to some people that may not understand it and just confusing to foreigners far and near alike. Comment, like, subscribe, and everybody wants to go to heaven. Thank you guys.